Hello there, my cosmic kittens and planetary puppies of the divine collective tribe. We are going to be shaking up a little differently with the forecast because there is merging going on of the energies between the divine feminine and divine masculine. Of course, that's if you identify with it. It's only energy, never gender. Okay, if you've got cards, pull on with me. That way you can see how these energies will be influencing you in your life, your world this week. You know, you can check and see how these energies are going to be. How's it going to influence my love life, career, money, family, friends? That way you get a personalized heads up. Okay, on your week ahead through this forecast. All right. I'm going to take what resonates, pitch out the rest. I'm going to make this really quick. I have last week to get the 777. Where's my lucky spot special reading down below in the description box is where you'll find the info to get that reading, as well as the Pisces season will be wrapping up here pretty soon. So I have that posted down below, my Pisces season reading special. I will never ever approach you or solicit readings. I never talk like grand beloved. I have a message for you. Just delete and block them. Okay, gotta stop these scammers. Okay. All right. The main influential energy that's coming in this week, influencing both, okay, the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies, is the King of Cups, okay? It's about mastery. It's about mastering your emotions, okay? About going, you know, I can be vulnerable, but I choose when and where and how. I don't let it. It's almost like you don't let the emotional triggers and stuff anymore drag you down. You address them, you know how to address them for most part, okay? For most of you. I've been doing the work and been digging. This has been a hell of a, you know, from the end of February through March so far has been just sideways spin, okay? Getting little breaks, and we're exhausted, we're so tired. But there's this energy of renewal and replenishment for this week. However, the energies are still gonna be a little crazy, and we're gonna dig into that here in a minute. Now, the King of Cups energy is a very strong energy of understanding and seeing you, I mean, really stepping into the roles as individuals here in the collective as a whole, as we are the kings and queens of our worlds. What are you doing in it? You know, excuse me, this is my kingdom, you are blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're starting to go, no, that's not, nah. We've laid the groundwork. A lot of us put blood, sweat, and tears into the soil so that we could create the world that we deserve. We're recognizing our worth. We are humbled about it, but we are owning it at the same time. Okay. Now, intuition is going to be at its height. Very powerful. Okay. It seems like it keeps going up level every month. We are getting this increase in the intuitive energies for everybody. Okay, so do not dismiss or ignore any signs, any coincidences. I mean, Spirit's going to make it very clear. A lot of people are like, oh my God, that couldn't have been more clear. You're right, but it's going to. Spirit's going to make it very obvious through people, places, and things. Okay. That King of Cups energy also indicates and shows me that there is a lot of movement in both sets of the split, the divine feminine and masculine energies coming forward to offer. Now, this could be friends, family, lovers, okay? I feel like there's a very generous spirit as far as love goes, okay? And we're going to dig into that here in a minute. Okay. The divine feminine, okay, guys? What this energy is influencing, the King of Cups is influencing the collective on a whole, okay? But then it stems down. So how's it influencing the divine feminine? How's it influencing the divine masculine over this coming week? Okay, so for the divine feminine, we have the world. If you did not know you've wrapped up a cycle and you're starting a new one, this is the week you're going to be seeing that, okay? This is all about these endings and the new beginnings that we have been waiting for, no matter where you're at or which area has been dead in the water, crickets, you know, going on there, okay? Maybe it's just been like a wasteland in some areas, but you've been doing work on yourself and focusing on yourself. You're not seeing the changes, which is good, because Spirit didn't want us to keep looking over there, or like, well, I need a reward. I need something to keep me going. Of course, we had dips and ups and downs of that, but now here we go. Okay? Divine Feminine. Moving into the new cycle. We will actually see this. It's almost like, here you go. This is why. You're going to see, for a lot of you watching this, you are going to see that some of the things you've had to give up, walk away from, that was painful, that maybe got you second guessing it, you're going to see why now that had to terminate. I heard that, terminate. Sorry, Doctor Who fans out there. Okay, now for the Divine Masculine. This is interesting. This is how this energy works, and I'll explain this after I show you. Divine Masculine, death mode. This isn't a bad thing. Okay, look, he's all, okay. Now, a lot of trials and tribulations are over for most of the Divine Masculine who have been doing the work, okay? For some of you, this is going to be the end. This is the end. And I keep hearing it. It's getting louder. Terminate, terminate. So some stuff is that you've been just like, maybe it's like you've been taking little baby steps, which do make big ripples. Just where it's like, okay, dude, we're on a timeline here. It's time to yank that out of your hands. Because even this guy had to drop his sword, his cup and everything. He's like, okay, I have to let it, he had to let it all go. Okay. Now, in saying that, that King of Cups energy is influencing the Divine Feminine, who has been working on themselves, has been seeing the triggers, has been, for the most part, I mean, not everybody, but this is for whoever's watching, okay? So with us doing this, we're determined to get to a new cycle, new areas, because we know we deserve this as individuals, okay? Which is causing this, which is influencing the Divine Masculine. We're all connected, you see. Okay, we're all connected, you know, and the strongest energy is going to influence the lower one to get it back, like get us in alignment. And that King of Cups is causing that merging of some Divine Masculine and Feminine energies this week. So, and I was sitting there going, okay, Spirit, what deck am I using to clarify? And I heard dun 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 dun, and I'm like, I don't have a clown deck. And then I saw the mystical medleys tarot. So there we go. All right, Spirit, what is this merging I see? What is this merging you speak of? All right. Okay. All right. So, Eight of Wands. Fast movement. Okay. Things coming in quickly. All right. People arriving. That King of Cups is opening up. It's almost like I just saw like this flood, and then, but it's necessary to have that flood, and then that way when it recedes, you see everything that you couldn't see before. That's how Spirit's having me interpret that. Remember, you can pull your own cards if you question. Okay, it's gonna be different for everybody. But this Eight of Wands is showing a lot of stuff coming in that we did not see, because now there's room, there's clearing. Okay, that flood of everything, everywhere, all at once that we've been experiencing, especially starting the last like 8 to 12 months for some of us, okay, has just cleared out all this stuff. You may not have thought you did it. It's like there's still nothing going on. You're supposed to rest during that period, which was hard for some of us, because we are picking up those energies, incoming energies so much that it's giving us insomnia. We don't know why. Everything's fine. We're doing good. We're feeling good. We're stronger. You know what I mean? Everything seems very cool and level, but yet something is coming. Something's coming. And we try to look, and it's like we get hints, but it's just the intensity. That's the other side. So it doesn't matter if you're Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine feeling that, but that's what's coming in. We're feeling the reverberation from maybe our divine counterparts, you know? Okay, Knight of Wands. Get going. There's going to be, yes, we do have fire energy here. In fact, I've seen a couple other intuitives here on YouTube talking about the fire energy, you know, pre-Aries, okay, coming in already. a little Mars thrown in there with a dash of Mercury. Tweak, tweak, as I call him, tweak from South Park. That's Mercury's energy for me. But we have a lot of like incoming, like creativity is going to be at its point, looking good and feeling attractive. I do have to say this, thank you, Spirit, libido raising, maybe where you thought it was nothing was getting you going, no inspiration, no fire, no passion. Well, we've got that coming in, okay? And it's coming in like a flood. This like, it's not a fire NATO because we're not getting spun. It's more or less like, not a water. It's not tornado-y. It's very like, it's just this beautiful, like, it's coming in like a flood though. It's coming, it's like the water energy is ushering in this fire energy. It's like working together, okay? The opposites, yeah. I mean, we may see an emergence of, you know, a divine counterpart or people that just like all of a sudden it's like the fire's lit and they're like, we got to go now. It's like this, I do feel that we are going to be feeling like time is on us, upon us. Like, oh God, you know, I've been putting this off for so long. I got to do this now. It's this urge to do the things that we've been putting off now. That's a very strong energy coming in too. However, you want to make sure you're not so impulsive that you're putting your focus in something that's not as important as this other stuff right in front of you, okay? Put your energy where it counts, Spirit says. Let's break that open. Ah! I know we're reading for the whole thing, but woof! All right, here we go. I don't read these in reverse, just so you guys know, okay? Judgment. How many times has this got to come up in almost every forecast? Okay, judgment. And I heard this. It's like calling all divines. Calling the divines. Calling those who are ready for action. Okay? And you can't escape it. It's coming. Action, I mean, for some of you, maybe in the form of court or legal papers. Maybe it's something you did not want to go there. Okay? I'm thinking maybe we can, you know, handle this outside or privately, you know, in a way that's, you know, but one party's just not letting go, and this is just it. It's not an option. This is the only choice. Because for those of you in that situation, this is where these two energies right are. All right, I need to get this done now so I can move on. I'm looking at other venues. I'm looking at other places, and I need to get this done. I need to go. Big energy on, I'm feeling that's more masculine influence. I need to go now. I need to go, okay? Spirit's like, for some of you, you got to do this, but it's going to come up. Okay, some of you have been carrying that. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Spirit. All right, 10 of Wands, okay? For some of you, you might not. It's almost like Spirit is going to trip you, so you have to drop all those and then light a fire under your butt so you get running and leaving all those behind. This is a big, huge thing. I feel like I have to pull up the Death card here to go with. This is what's happening to those that have been hanging on and still laying on the ground going, I can't believe that happened. Okay, Spirit's going to, you know, maybe you're carrying guilt, blame, or resentments, whatever it is. Spirit is literally going to knock you down. It's going to trip you. He's like, I'm almost home. I'm almost home carrying all these wands that aren't even mine. Just one's mine. I'm carrying all these, no one's helping me. And I'm just, oh, I'm getting tired though. And Spirit trips you. So you spill them all. You grab the one to stand up and then they light a fire under your butt and get you running. That's what's happening over there. Okay. It's a good thing. And followed up by, okay. Now remember, just because I say divine masculine or divine feminine doesn't mean it's not going to, if it pertains to you, it's yours, okay? Don't let that kind of, that's how I see the energies. That's how I label them for myself as I read, okay? So if it feels like it's you, all right? Now, lighting the fire under our asses this week is going to be very important. Shit, I should have did this. Shit, it could be something as simple as paying a bill, or, oh crap, I got to go get my dry cleaning done. It's been sitting there, or whatever it is that you've been just like, your energy, you've been pouring into other stuff, but not the stuff that's right there. That's coming up to the forefront for all of us in the collective. Now, in saying that, Remember that King of Cups? We do have Page of Cups energy coming in for a lot of us, okay? I feel like it's dominant for the collective itself. There's a lot of people that are going to be maybe new, okay? The Page is the lowest of all the court cards. They're messengers, you know, they work for someone else. You may get an invitation, okay, coming in. Hold on. Some of you may get messages from people that maybe are connected to someone that's interested in you, kind of like that little like my friend likes you, do you like them? Or my friend's interested type of energy. For some of you, that's not a strong energy, but it could be that way. It could come in the form of invitations too. Maybe you're getting invited to a wedding or a baby shower or, you know, an anniversary, whatever it is. Family reunion, who knows, okay? And also messages from Spirit. I did say that we were going to have an influx of basically Spirit going, don't go, no, don't go that way, you go this way. We're making it pretty clear, you know. So a lot of messages, especially in dream state, lucid dreams. Please write them down. What you do, remember, they are going to play a big part in your day the next day, okay, or next 48 hours, Spirit saying, okay. That Page of Cups. For some, guys, I shuffled this deck. You won't believe this. I noted, I looked at the pictures, didn't read the, oh God. We have the Death leading into the King of Cups. Look at him. Okay. The Death card came before, precedes the King of Cups energy. For some of you, there is an definite ending. Okay, I don't feel like for anybody watching this as a person, but I feel that there are definite endings this week. It could be a surprise, unexpected layoff. It could be, but you pick that up. Spirit's saying the endings for some of you that you know what they are. You know it's coming. It's been coming. Spirits are throwing things at you, trying to give you hints to get out of Dodge before shit hits the fan for some of you, and you're still sitting there, okay? Now you're going to be like this, okay? There's that Death, okay? Now, you could be a divine feminine. We embody both, you know, we do. But sometimes there are some days we're primarily divine feminine. Some days we're primarily divine masculine. That's why I always say, whatever you identify with, okay? It's that energy you're feeling, okay, the most. So we have the Death card followed by, right after, the King of Cups. It's almost like I heard this, it's like a loud ass, the aha light bulb moment for some of you. It's like these endings are actually going to put you in this like authoritative state in your world. It could be in love, okay? There's an ending, and maybe you turn into that King of Cups energy, okay? And you're like, I have my eyes on somebody. This had to end, and now I can go forth. There is a definite energy. We're going to look into that here in a sec. About people that have been eyeballing other people, but been stuck in this and this because of that, money, this, and legal, and business, and blah, blah, blah. And now they're just, they can't. The last straw on that camel's back broke. Some of you still like looking the other way on that shit. Well, guess what? Spirit's good about to take you and just give you a whiplash to look at it. You're going to have to see it. And then you're going to go, oh, Four of Pentacles right there. Boom, boom. Hanging on. You can't take it with you. Okay? Can't take it with you. Now remember, I read these energetically, not necessarily traditionally. Please pull cards. Okay. So some of you in that situation, it's money that keeps you there. Money that keeps you miserable. I'm keeping this. I need this. I'm not letting that SOB or XYZ take it, because I know I'm going to lose. But here's the thing. With whatever ending, that whether this is legal, business, divorce, whatever it is, it could be friendships. It could be like, well, I have to kick out my roommate because I can't take this anymore. I'm going to lose my part of the rent. Now I'm going to have to, don't worry. It's like Spirit says, don't worry about it, because we have this Page of Cups that comes in to usher in. Okay. For some of you, you're going to step right into this King of Cups energy. Others will have a lead into it. Okay. So Spirit's like, okay, they need a Page of Cups going in there to get them. Yay. You know what I mean? It's going to be that one thing that you wouldn't even expect. And just it's going to make you just, everything's going to make sense. Okay. Love, Spirit. Love. Okay. So I was seeing, we always hear about them coming, but they ain't saying a word. So let's see what Spirit has to say on that. 7 of Wands. Oh. Followed by the 4 of Swords. Okay, we're going to read these two. Okay, for some of you. Okay. There is someone trying to come in. Notice he's on a tightrope, walking over these wands of resistance. Don't go there. Listen to me. And he's like, no, I know what's right. And he's trying so hard. He's staying on that tightrope, though. He's going to get past these people. All right, I say he, sorry. It's an energy of masculine, but it could be feminine. Okay. I should say they. But the 7 of Wands energy, I mean, it could be their own fears, but they're still taking steps, is the point Spirit wants you to know. They are taking steps to get through any fears of abandonment or loss. Okay. And it leads in, I feel like this is like coming out of this past week's energy now, and they're tired. So we have the 4 of Swords, time to take a nap, okay? They've let go. Maybe they made it on the other side of that for some of you, and now they're like, they need to rest. In fact, I feel that a lot of Divine Masculine are going to be like kind of snoozing for the first part of the week, but that's okay. It depends. But the Star, or I'm sorry, the Sun, followed by the Star. Okay. Followed by the Fool. And I've shuffled these, guys. It's ironic how they're coming out like that. Okay, so with the Sun energy, every single one of us down here is going to see something that's going to bring that happy back. I mean, true happiness, feeling that from within, so without. Okay, some of you already started feeling that for yourself, but now the curtains reveal what you've created from there, from this beautiful heart center. Here comes in the Star energy for us, okay? Recognition, appreciation, balance. Again, look at the water. I want to check if you have water predominant in your chart. Really pay attention to your natal chart. If you don't know where your signs are at, you can always do a Google search for natal chart, free natal chart. Astro Astrology or Cafe Astrology are good ones for freebies. So combination with the Sun, the Stars, some of you are going to be shooting up this week in a very unexpected way, leading you to be the Fool. You got to trust it. These new beginnings, trust. Spirit's lighting up the way. They've been making it very obvious for all of us down here, okay? Especially with that Fool. You want to listen, though, to your intuition. You know what? We've got that 9 of Wands, very strong energy. I almost want to say the tweak energy. I feel like there's a Mercury and mixed into that one big time. So remember not to be too impulsive. Your impulse may be to shut it down out of fear. That's why Spirit wants you to step back before making those decisions. Okay, you're gonna feel like I got to do something now. But you need to take a step back. Okay, but listen to it. There are signs, yay or nay. Okay, you've got everything you need to know if that's the direction that's what you work for. Some people might shut down out of fear. Oh my God, I'm not ready for that. Yeah, I just got through this. Oh my God. Spirit's like, this is being presented to you. You are worthy. You are ready. Okay, we've been doing some real world work here with the stuff we learned from we're doing it different. You know? And maybe we tripped up and, paused along the way, but Spirit's definitely going, okay, guys, it's time. It's go time. Time to go. Now we're actually going. Okay, some of us are moving. Some of us are meeting people and starting something new with someone. Some of us are traveling around the world. Some of us are going to have their dream jobs. I mean, it's anything and everything you've been working for. No matter how small, Spirit says, those little steps, to grab at it, hold it, because that's going to open up a whole bunch more of good things coming in. Sorry, that went a little off kilter, guys, off message. Kind of. There's always messages coming in with me, so take what resonates. But the star. Some of you watching this have been wishing for happiness with the sun. I want to feel that. I want to really step into that, you know, wishing for that so hard, you know. And Spirit is now bringing you that very opportunity. Now, mind you, you may not feel that connection to it right away, okay? But when this new opportunity presents itself that's tied into something that you've been dreaming of or that you love, 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 don't shut that down. That's for you. Be brave. Be brave. Wherever the fear is, look it in the eye and then kick it in its gonads, say, get out of here. All right. Now, what's at the bottom deck, I will take this in reverse. The only influence, negative influence in the collective that we have right now is ourselves. Devil in reverse. Okay? Freeing the chains that bind us. This is a big, huge theme for all of us down here, okay? Big, huge theme. Okay, a lot of this new stuff coming in is going to be very unexpected. But there's that lightning, I was like, there's that lightning hitting us in the butt, getting us to, you know, it shows a person falling, right? And what was I seeing with that 10 of Wands? It's like Spirit's going to trip us out of nowhere. We're like diligent, like we're getting tired, we're trying to drag all these wands. Spirit trips us, we spill our shit. We grab one wand to stand up, and then Spirit goes with their lighter or, you know, a blowtorch, lights a fire under our ass, and off we go. Okay, we're not going to see it coming. We don't even know where we're going yet till it gets here. But I do know this. Following your beautiful heart, what feels good for you, is definitely always going to be the way from now on, okay? What really fills you with happiness? What is that? And putting yourself first and foremost. We are using the hippie higher self, raise your vibration. That is actually happening with all this fire energy that's coming in. We are being raised. Look at psychedelics. So it's like hippie tech. Yes. Do not dismiss signs or visions and stuff like that. I know that a lot of people, new beginnings are needed. Dickweed death. It's not just needed, they're coming in. But that's why these new beginnings need to happen. We can't stay. Change is inevitable no matter what kind of self-sabotaging or devious things that you do to or escape as Spirit's bringing. It's like, it's going to happen. So you might as well just say, fuck it. It is what it is. I'm going to do this. It's going to be good. It's going to be a lot better than your worst case and Armageddon scenarios in your head. Okay, this is a time for healing. I don't, yes, okay, all right. Okay, all right. So in reverse, we have shitting rainbows kind of day, releasing guilt. Was in reverse. So there's a lot of that with the Wands energy. Some of you are moving forward, but carrying all this guilt, feeling like maybe I'm being too selfish, or you feel like all the people, maybe you hurt to go your own way, to go where their heart's calling you. You're carrying all this and it's starting to break you down. Well, that's when Spirit comes in. Okay, this is when you got to shut it down for some of you and heal yourself. Focus on you. Okay, focus on you. All right, get that healing going on there, okay? Get the rest, water, drink a lot of water. There's gonna be dehydration like a boss this week, okay? With all these energies coming in active. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be good. We're gonna have this energy, all of us, even women of a certain mature level, okay? The crones out there, okay? We're gonna have this resurgence. However, we have to make sure that we don't wanna get so impulsively carried away with that. Where is he? I buried him. I buried you. King of Wands energy, or I'm sorry, Knight of Wands energy. We don't want to get so caught, like, we burn out. We are overtired. We can't like be there 100% for the stuff that's happening. We need to make sure we're sleeping right, eating right, drinking lots of water. That's a big one this week. Okay, I know this was a different forecast from before, and that's good. There's things that are going to be changed. Everything's got to change, right? I'm going to pull one more. Okay, only because I'm feeling this love. Okay, love for the divine feminine. What is that, Spirit? Okay. Okay. This is something we've been seeing. Okay. For those of you on the hunt, okay. As I like to say it. I know you're probably, fuck you, Catz. Sorry. Okay. All right. For those of you in focusing on matters of the heart, okay. Maybe you're waiting for someone to come in. It looks like they have been focusing on with the Hermit and Five of Pentacles. Could be Virgo, Taurus, or Cap. Virgo primarily with the Hermit, but I do feel the other two were also included in that with the Five of Pentacles. Again, Earth energy. Five of Pentacles is fear of abandonment, feeling very left out in the cold. What Spirit is saying is that a lot of divine masculines, okay, had to go in and see where that comes from and address it. And this is a very, very big, heavy Achilles heel for all the divine masculines, or I shouldn't say all, but the majority of them, because they don't want to look back there again, because I know what happened, but they're not addressing how that's influencing them in relationships today. Or why they don't go forward, why they stay with something really toxic or not healthy, or just it's like it's a roommate with benefits, you know what I mean? But they're missing something so desperately. They are desperate enough to go within and really look at that. So there's a lot of divine masculine out there like wiped out. Okay, they're like, okay, I did it. Bless me, come on, here comes the sun. Okay, and they're gaining strength from that. Okay, could be fire, Aries, Leo, Sag coming in. There is definitely somebody coming forward from the divine masculine or feminine. Okay, that's coming in, and they're going to come in kind of blazing. That's probably that Knight of Wands influence. We didn't really look at the other side of that too. Some of you might just be like, hey, how you doing, blah, 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 and just throw it all out there at this person. You may come in all, you know, looking good, smelling right, and I've got, you know, I just feel like people are going to be coming in so brusquely at us in love for the divine feminine, because they've been actually focusing on us. Maybe for some of us, they've been watching us, they've been spying on us. Okay. They have been, you know, snooping around, trying to figure out who you are. And then finally things ended. Whatever fear that they were dealing with, fear of abandonment, fear of financial loss, maybe they're married or in a partnership, or maybe it has to do with, you know, business partnership. Tricky. Okay. And they were dealing with that. And finally something happens and they go, I'm all in. Here I come. Here I come. Very strong energy of some sort of I heard for some of you, it's some sort of shakeup. Like this is going to throw you the hell off when this person comes in, because they're coming in strong. Okay, they're coming in very strong. But that's only because they've been holding back for so long. For some of us, we have no clue. We're like, what? You know, trust that beautiful intuition. You're divine masculine. Okay. Some of you may have been in very domineering or controlling relationships. Like I said, like I've been seeing, and then boom, finally, okay? And what I saw over here, the divine feminine, you know, you've gone within, see what you're really worried about moving on and letting go with the Hermit and the Five of Pentacles, okay? And that spurred you on with the strength energy, which has got you moving. It's taken, what did I just say for the divine feminine? They may come at you like this, you know, but the offer's genuine. This is how they see themselves coming at you, okay? Knight of Pentacles, okay? Now, in retrospect, the divine masculine, I see some of you moving forward finally after a very long time, a long journey, very painful, and you're all tore up and everything, but you're like, but I have this for you, okay? And so the toxic side, or the toxic parts of the collective, are being overthrown like bosses, okay? Because shit gotta change, okay? Shit has got to change. definite, I know everybody's always hearing about there's communication. Now, not everybody hears that communication, right? All right, some are still, this is Spirit saying, when it comes to the past, okay, you know, you want to remember the good stuff, but you don't want the memories of the good stuff to blind you to what the reality is before things have ended with the Six of Cups energy here, okay? All right. There may be some of these Emperors in reverse energy, okay? This is on the darker side of the collective. The people are still just, they're just still, you know, hanging on to what, you know, some of them are hanging on to air because some shit's gone already, you know, but they're still, you know, so stubborn, they're blind. Okay, so some of them may come back. They have fond memories. They're thinking about that. They're thinking about how good it was there. But again, in reverse. And then again, we have the Death card. Things have got to change. Okay. All right. So just be careful that you don't allow good memories from the past to kind of water down the truth of what's now, what you were really looking for. Maybe you have been working your ass off on yourself, focusing solely on that. And now you're start coming out, you're open, you're feeling confident, you're meeting people, and then here they come. Yeah, be careful of that for some of you, okay? You know who that is. Okay, because just because someone gets knocked on their butt, like karma coming back on them, doesn't mean they change completely. When if they're like, you say, all right, let me help you, okay, and then you start connecting again, and all of a sudden they slide right back into that, their comfort with you. That Emperor comes right back. Okay, they need time on their own, you know, to really go within, right? Okay, one more, and I'm out. Spirit, remember, all I ask is that you guys like, share, and subscribe this video if I jive with your vibe. That's all I want. That's just to get it out there so other people, you know, that need to see this can see this. I appreciate that. That is just, I love that. That just makes me so humbled and grateful when you guys do that for me. I appreciate you. And I do a lot of work and a lot of extra stuff there on Instagram. My page is down below, so you can go follow, because I'll be doing another giveaway for an Oracle deck or a Tarot deck this time. And another after this week, I think. Yeah, the following week. Okay, Psycho Spirit, use your inner guidance. Use your inner guidance. Trust that beautiful intuition of yours, all of you. There's no more fighting and no more doubting that Spirit definitely is on the ground and in our shit, okay? And we also can't dismiss the fact that these things are working out for all of us down here. But we just have to let go and trust. Okay, trust that beautiful intuition. Most importantly, trust that beautiful heart of yours that is guiding you forward. Okay, the more you tap into what really makes you feel good, the more that it's going to open up so much that you deserve, that you've been holding back on. And it's like, why the fuck did I wait so long? So anyway, on that note, guys, have a fantastic week. Remember, you want to book a reading or take advantage of my specials, down below in the description box is where you will find it. And on that note, thank you, and you got this.